Hi everyone, Laura here at Heart-Filled Spaces. I wanted to make a quick video tutorial for you on how to download the files from my free resource library. When you are on the website and you look at this top menu bar, you would click on Library, and then you will come to this page where it's going to give you some instructions on how to download the files. In order to receive the password for the library, you would need to enter your first name and email and subscribe to the website over here on the top right menu bar. This email subscription box is also available at the bottom of any blog post. When you scroll down on the library page, you'll get to a box with the word password over it. You will click in the box and then go ahead and type in the password. Keep in mind that the password is case sensitive and does have spaces. Once you've entered the password in the box, you would just click the enter button. And now you will be in the library itself. The way the library works is the image on the left is a link to take you directly to the blog post, which will give you instructions on cutting or assembling the actual project itself. Over to the right, you have a series of different files, and they will change from project to project. So let's go ahead and scroll down. I'd like to take you down to one of the more popular posts on the blog. I get a lot of questions about these paper pumpkin luminaries, and I just wanted to use this as my example to walk you guys through. So here they are. So you would see here is the image that could take you to the blog post if you were looking for additional instructions and assembly information. Now over here you'll have the title, Paper Pumpkin Luminaries, and on this particular post I have some PDF instructions for Cricut users. It has an SVG version, a DXS version, EPS, and PNG, along with either some PDF instructions or PDF images for you to use. As a resource, I just want to kind of take you through what each of these files is used for. The SVG file is the one you will use the most. It is good for Cricut users, Silhouette users, Scan and Cut users. Most of those machines will use the SVG version. If for some reason that does not work, the DXF version is also a helpful file for those who cannot use the SVG. And as an example, with Silhouette Studio, the Designer and the Business Edition both use the SVG file. However, in Silhouette Studio, the Basic Edition of the software that comes with your cutting machine does not allow for SVG. So in that case, you would need to use the DXF file. PNG files have transparent backgrounds, and they are usually just a graphic image of the project. And then EPS files, I believe, Sure Cuts a Lot uses the EPS files. So that's just a quick overview of what each of these files is used for. Most of you will be downloading the SVG file. So what you would do then is click on the link for the file you're going to download. This page here for you. This page is only a preview. You have not at this point downloaded the file. You are just getting a snapshot that Google Drive is showing you of what the file might look like. At this point, we're going to scroll up to the top right corner and hover over the downward facing arrow and click on that download Action. Now it will open up File Manager, where you can decide if you want to place the file in your Downloads folder, on your desktop, or any other file that you have created to manage your cut files. For me, I'm going to download it to the Downloads folder, and it's going to be called Pumpkin Luminary Panels, and then I'm going to click Save. Now this gray bar is going to show up at the bottom of your screen, and that shows you that the download is actually taking place. So at this point, we can go over to our application, whether it's Cricut or Silhouette or Sure Cuts a Lot, whichever one it is, and bring that file into your software. I'm going to now demonstrate how to bring this file into Cricut Design Space, followed by how to bring it into Silhouette Studio, because those are the two cutting machines that I have. So here we are in Cricut Design Space. Once it's opened, you can scroll to My Projects. And then on the left menu bar at the bottom is Upload. So you're going to click on that. Then we're going to choose Upload Image. Now we're going to choose Browse. And here is our file manager again. Now it's asking, where do you want to pull that file in from? And remember, from the library, we put it in the Downloads folder. And here is the file, the Pumpkin Luminary Panels. So we click on that, so it's highlighted blue, and click Open. Now we get to see a picture of all of the files that are in this project. Remember, in the library, we were only seeing this panel in the preview, but now that it's downloaded and we're ready to bring it into Cricut Design Space, we are seeing the whole file. So at this point, you can name your image. You can also add any tags or reminders that will help you remember what this file is in the future. And then click over here in the bottom right, Upload. Our most recent uploads show up on the left side, so we can click on that file and then choose Insert Images. At this point, it's brought it into the canvas in Cricut Design Space, and you're only seeing the far right side of this file. You need to click on that file and just kind of drag it slightly, and it will pop the whole file into place on your canvas at this point. Now you can't see it because it's large, so we're going to go down here and hover over this percentage of the canvas that you're going to see, and we're going to reduce that by hitting the minus sign, and we're going to do that until it shows at 25% so that we can see the whole file at once. So I'm going to stop here, and we'll create another tutorial for actually how to prepare this file for cutting. But for now, I'm going to stop since this video is only on downloading files, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to bring this file into Silhouette Studio. So here I am in Silhouette Studio. I have the Business Edition, but this SVG file will come into both the Business Edition and the Designer Edition. However, if you're using the Basic Edition, the unpaid version of the software, you will need to use the DXF version of the file. So we're going to go up here to File in the upper left-hand corner of the software, and then we are going to choose Open, and then we are going to choose Downloads, and then we're going to choose the Pumpkin Luminary Panels. Again, this is where I loaded or downloaded them from the library in the earlier part of this video. So when you bring it in, it's going to show you all the files. They're quite large. You can hit Control- on your keyboard and it will zoom out for you so that you can see them all. And then at this point, again, you would need to begin to prepare the files to cut. This is how you bring them into Silhouette Studio though. All right, thanks for watching.